The U.S. women's soccer team has a new coach and a new style of play. Both will be on display at the Beijing Olympics.
Now you reach at least.
Sweden's Pia Sundhage was hired last November by the U.S. Soccer Federation.
This is a good start.
She is the first foreign-born coach to fill the position. She had to quickly change the atmosphere around her team after a disappointing third-place finish at last year's Women's World Cup in China. Sundhage likes to videotape her players during practice. That way, they can see what they do and try to improve without her having to tell them.
Well, I think coaching is about communication. And one way to communicate is give them feedback and use the video. A couple of balls, please. So I've done this a lot in Sweden myself. So I think that's a way to let them start to think, okay, what could I do?
Co-captain Kate Markgraf, a defender, is one of two remaining players from the 1999 Women's World Cup Championship roster.
Close enough, but your playing foot should be wider.
Markgraf says Sundhage is a welcome change for the team.
Pia brings a sense of calm. She brings a sense of confidence, and she wants to play beautiful soccer, and that's what she's trying to teach us how to do. And she's doing that by possession-oriented play.
But Sundhage is dealing with challenges. The offense will have to do without leading scorer Abby Wambach. She suffered a devastating injury just 3 weeks before the Americans' first 2008 Olympic match. During a warm-up game against Brazil in California, Wambach collided with a Brazilian player and broke her leg. Forward Natasha Kai is one of the players expected to boost scoring during Wambach's absence. Kai scored 3 goals for the hat-trick in an Olympic warm-up match against Canada in Washington, D.C. On defense, Sundhage quickly established Hope Solo as the #1 goalie. During the 2007 Women's World Cup, former coach Greg Ryan benched Solo in the semifinals for a more experienced but much older Brianna Scurry. That move came after Solo recorded shutouts in her previous 2 matches. It backfired and Brazil trounced the USA 4-0. Markgraf, one of the most experienced veterans on the team, said that this year's team is different from the old one that underachieved last year.
This group, it has its own identity. It's a different culture than the old group. I think this team, compared to last year, it's the only way I really can reference it, is we're more possession-oriented, and we're trying to keep the ball, and we're more attack-oriented, which also means that we are a little bit more vulnerable on defense. So we're going for it. We're going to try to score some goals.
The U.S. women's soccer team launches its gold medal defense on August 6th against Norway. Chris Cox for VOA News.